Welcome back to my channel, everyone. And this is video 8 of the multicolored butterfly. When I ended video 7, I accidentally called it video 6, but it was 7 in the beginning, as this one is video 8. We are working on the wing, continuing on the lower side. I have a different type of stylus. It's got a curved end and it's pink. We're going to be testing this one out and see whether or not we like it. I don't know yet. I'm going to be working on the curved moons that you can see on this side. And let's get to work and see how it goes. I ended up gluing the tip in on the stylus because they had included spots for O-rings. If any of my viewer knows what O-rings are, I do. And instead of keeping it in there secure, it kept letting it slip partly back out. So what good are O-rings if the item doesn't stay put together? So that's why I glued it in, O-rings and all. I tried taking them off, but there was just way too much slack inside the hole. So it will be permanently fixed in, and I'm thinking I like it a lot. It helps really keep my hand out of the video for the viewer. Let's go ahead and adjust this so you can see the work being done. And as I said, we're doing the curved moon, I guess you could call it. And it's colored a purple because now we're working into basically purple and pink colors as we go up. We're also going to be hopefully working on the body soon as well. It's coming right along. I'm really enjoying this. I'll have to check to see if I have any Elmer's glue to glue it. I'm hoping my rolling pin will not harm it. It's made of marble, and it is a bit on the heavier side. And as I said, we are on video 8. And this stylus seems to be working so much better. Are we where it can be seen? There we go. Still waiting for one order of mine to be arriving. Hasn't come. I might end up having to request a refund. I can't say I like drop shippers. I'm actually quite upset about it. as an eBay seller, we're going to work on the L's now. As an eBay seller, I work very, very hard. And I do not like drop shippers. Here I think I'm buying from someone who's an eBay seller in Florida. And what do? They drop ship it from Amazon. I'm not a fan of Amazon. And send it as if it's a gift. And it's not even a gift. I paid for it. And someone else just used the cheapest person that they could and had it shipped from the Amazon warehouse. It's a terrible practice to do. I just don't really like it. And then, like I said, one of the most expensive things that I bought, which I was really eager to try out, hasn't even arrived. And they put everything under one tracking number. I'm hoping that this is still in the frame work. I can't see it. Yeah, that's one of the difficulties of using the camera is limited visibility of this tripod it causes. Okay. Yeah, this particular Dots pen seems to work really well with the slanted tip. Makes it so it's viewable easily. I'm wondering if those two pink are like the wrong ones. Could always leave them. I gotta say that, like I said, it would be nice if you could get some of these that look more realistic rather than so vibrantly and obviously not real. Working on letter L, which is a pink, a palish pink. I think I'm going to stop on the L and do, maybe I'll do this really dark purple with the arrow right there. Which is this one right here. It's a very dark red purple. Yes, I've gotten burnt through third-party shippers on Amazon, which is why I pretty much despise them. So, it shouldn't be allowable. Because you don't get any guarantee on anything you buy. Cannot tell if that's still within the camera frame. Sorry about all the camera movements, trying to make sure that I'm capturing the work I'm doing. I was telling my son, wouldn't it be great to have an AI camera that could indicate and follow the movement while doing it close up? But boy, would that be expensive, I think. Probably would be. Probably would be quite expensive. Not saying it's impossible, but between the code work and everything to get it up and running, it'd almost be like robotic, except it would follow movement. So it would keep going back and forth from the placement of the dots to the pickup and go back and forth. I think that's it on those arrows. They seem to be more clustered up along in this area. So now I think what we're gonna do is probably start doing all these A's that are down through here, because there's a lot. Actually, wait, what is that? No, I think there's one right there I missed of the arrow. I think it is. So, put that in. All right. There we go. Yeah. We're gonna concentrate on the A's again. This side has a lot of them. So if you have a chance and you get any sort of value out of this content, please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up, like it, and drop me a comment. Suggestions, ideals, anything that you feel like, except for I will learn to block anyone who are out of line. My mom always said you catch many more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So I would expect kindness. And my mother always said if you had nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Unless I'm paying for it. As I said, I'm not happy about being third party. And they get away with it by putting an address down, even though they don't really live there. And it's drop shipping. All right, I think next we're gonna work on these lines here, which is another pink. We'll just work our way backwards. I need to grab a little bit more wax. Okay. I can't express enough how much I enjoy doing this type of thing. It's really coming along. Then when I finish it, I'll be able to start another. I spoke to my daughter about giving this to my granddaughter, and she was like, she would be thrilled to have this. Perhaps after I finish gluing it, although I'm not sure if it would really make a difference in showing it. The main ideal of gluing it is just to make sure that the dots don't pop off, which would then cause it to lose its look. It will not, it will be like a puzzle. You'll be able to tell that there's just things missing. So okay, still within the video sights, at least on that line. I think I'm going to have to adjust again, go up a little further, because there are many more going up, as you can see. This part of the butterfly wing is very pink and purple. One of the upper rings has more oranges and other colors going into it. The two lower ones have more green. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm as well as can be expected. Still suffer from quite a bit of pain. Been eating a lot of painkillers. Trying to hold on until my surgery. Okay, I could do a few up in here just to get those started. Yep, that's still within the camera range. Have to remember to check, otherwise I have plans to release a video every day. I think it's a very obtainable goal, considering how well I like doing these. Really hoping to develop a YouTube community with these nice, peaceful vibes and videos. I know when I worked a long day of work and I sat down and I watch a nice calm video, I actually start dozing off. And it's such a stress reliever, even to take a cat nap for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes a little longer, sometimes shorter. Especially when being out in public and dealing with jobs and people and stress can really get to you. So it's nice to de-stress a little before you go about your evening. Whoops. Okay. I think I'm going to do just a little bit more, and then we're going to switch colors again. Oh, that went off the mark. All right. So, I think we're going to do this arrow V type of thing right there. Which is another pink. Lots of pink in this one. Just different shades. And in fact, this one reminds me of, excuse me, a melon pink. It looks kind of like a melon. So we got some way up in here. I think that we're gonna work on first. And way over in here too. I think I need to adjust. There we go, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because they're like way up in here. Way up in the sky. So this blue background kind of reminds me of blue butterflies, or people can mistake them for flowers too, but they really look like blue butterflies to me. I don't think my granddaughter's gonna care one way or another. So, all right, and then there's some right through here. So, whoops. Sometimes I get them cocked and sitting partly on another one. This one particular line is really long. There we go. And then this one goes way over in here too. Okay. I have these as well. I don't know if I want to do all of them. Cellophane kind of stops right here, so I'm trying to work within this particular cellophane right now. Okay, then we got more right here. I think I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit so we can stay in camera range, viewing range, that is. Could do a few more on this one. As I said, I don't want to get caught by the cellophane, but because we'll be working on that one too, but not right now. We're working within this cellophane range. I've cut them and made them into pieces so that way I can work in smaller areas as to not compromise the adhesive. Sometimes the wax catches the edge and then it doesn't want to pick up. Whoops. Yep, that's the cellophane. Well, okay. I'll just hang on to it then. Not fighting with it. No, we're gonna do peaceful things. Yeah. Peaceful, relaxing, harmonious. Because I think everyone in life could use a little bit more peace and harmony. Even myself, like I've never had such strange sleep patterns in my life. And that alone can be a very stressful thing. I'm trying to see, okay, that's L. All right, so they are more arrows. They kind of don't look like arrows, but they are arrows, is the problem I'm having. Okay, the cellophane's there. And I see one right there too, where the cellophane doesn't quite go over it. Same there. Okay, there are a lot of these. Then some of them look like L's, but they're not. So all right. Well, let's go ahead and finish with these arrows. Luckily, they also partly color code them with the corresponding symbols, so you're less likely to make mistakes. Thank goodness, because they're hard enough to see. All right, I think we're gonna work with the letter K now. So let's find the letter K. That's definitely a darker purple. And we're gonna start up in here. Let me get a little bit more wax. And get started. So if you could like, subscribe, leave comments, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I do release my video every day. And go ahead and check out my eBay store. All my items are in categories to help make your shopping experience easier. The first page just shows random items. If you go to the left of the page, there should be a button that says categories. And if you click that, it'll bring a drop-down box. The drop-down box will show the categories I have, and then I also have some subcategories. I do that because if you're looking for a dress, per se you're a female and you're looking for a dress, you can find dress in the females rather than going through all the females' clothing. Same goes for shorts and rompers and etc. so on. The same with if you're an adult and you want to look at adult women's shoes, you don't want to look at children's shoes. And the same for men. I have categories for men as well. I have household categories. I have book categories, as well as what genre they go in. And you might find something that you've been looking for. I also sell replacement wear. The name of my store is Everything Under the Sun, with hyphens between each word. And as I said, if you click on more on YouTube, you will find it will drop down and you should find the URL link that will take you into my store. And this is, again, video 8 of the colorful butterfly. Yeah, and as you can see, it is surely coming along. You can see all the petal part that's been done. We still have that, both of those petals. And thank you for joining me, and hope to see you on the next video. Have a great night.